Morning settles over the African riverbank. The sun is already above the horizon. The gentle morning light leaves the water calm and the shadows soft. All plants and animals alike welcome the new day in this vibrant landscape. Among the giants, one small creature is easily overlooked. It is a red-billed oxpecker, a bird that rides giants. This bird eats parasites, sounding the alarm when danger approaches. Sometimes it even feeds from open wounds, a complex relationship. What is the red-billed oxpecker? A hero? A villain? Or something more interesting? At the river's edge, the impalas lower their heads to drink. Then, a ripple crosses the water, barely visible, almost nothing. But in this place, almost nothing can mean death. The oxpecker stops. For a moment, nothing moves. Then comes the call, sharp, sudden, impossible to ignore. The crocodile strikes. Mud and water rise into the air as the herd escapes. The oxpecker remains on the impala's back, small, steady, alive. It seems easy to call the bird a protector, sentinel, or hero. But nature rarely fits so neatly into the stories we tell about it. Further along the riverbank, a hippopotamus rests in the mud. Its huge body is covered in wet earth, showing marks of a hard life. Across its back are fresh scratches, some dry, some still red at the edges. The oxpecker lands on this enormous body, treating it as another feeding ground. It walks across thick skin, searching for ticks the hippopotamus cannot reach. Around the ear, the bird works carefully. Its red bill probes, gripping a tick. The tick is pulled away. The exchange looks useful. Hippopotamus carries, bird removes. The oxpecker isn't just looking for ticks. The hippopotamus opens its mouth. The bird steps closer, picking at tiny fragments and soft edges inside the mouth. On the muddy back, the bird finds something easier, a fresh, shallow red scratch. The oxpecker pauses, its bill lowers for one small peck, then another. There is no drama here, no violence, no attack. The bird that removed parasites now feeds at the edge of injury. For the hippopotamus, it may mean irritation, slow healing, or an open wound. This is where the question begins. Is the oxpecker helping or taking advantage? On a Cape buffalo, the same story continues. The buffalo is massive, dark, and powerful, yet tiny parasites can hide. Between the ear, horn base, and skin folds, tiny parasites can hide. The oxpecker moves in close. Its claws grip coarse hair. Its bill works. A tick is removed. The buffalo flicks its ear. The bird hops aside and returns. This is not a peaceful partnership. Tolerance is not trust. A peck near the eye, a tug at the ear, a footstep on sensitive skin. The line between useful and annoying can be very thin. Far away, a lioness moves low through the vegetation. This is where the question begins. Is the oxpecker helping or taking advantage? The herd begins to gather, slowly closing ranks, calves protected among the adults. There is no chase, no impact, no blood. The lioness walks away. Once more, the oxpecker becomes an alarm, not out of love or loyalty for the buffalo. Danger to the herd is also danger to the bird. Its survival is tied to the giants it rides. That may be enough. On a giraffe, the mood is quieter. Its long neck moves through morning leaves. The patterned coat catches the light. The oxpecker pulls small parasites from short hair. The giraffe chews, the bird works. For a while, the relationship seems almost balanced. A meal for one, a small cleaning for the other. The oxpecker picks ticks. The oxpecker feeds along the giraffe's ear, its red bill probing into the skin. The giraffe reaches for leaves, while the oxpecker observes from its back. Not every host is so calm. Zebras are visible in the background. On a zebra, the oxpecker is harder to ignore. Its red bill flashes against stripes. The zebra's skin ripples, its ear turns back, the tail flicks sharply. The bird moves sideways, finds another patch of hair, and continues. The zebra does not flee, but it does not welcome the visitor either. The oxpecker calls, then continues its work on the zebra's back. The oxpecker pecks, finds another tick, and removes it. The oxpecker continues its diligent search on the zebra's back. The oxpecker works near the zebra's eye, pecking at its mane. The oxpecker picks a tick from the zebra's neck, then consumes it. The oxpecker flaps its wings, then continues its search. On a warthog, the work becomes rougher, with coarse bristles and thick skin. The oxpecker works on the warthog's back, mud in every fold. The oxpecker searches near the ear, then moves to the neck. The oxpecker moves from the neck to the shoulder. There is no friendship here, only contact, only need. Across the riverbank, the pattern repeats with different animals. Impala, hippopotamus, buffalo, giraffe, zebra, warthog, kudu, eland. Different bodies, textures, and reactions, but the same small bird. The same small bird moves among them all, removing ticks. It removes ticks, sounds alarms, and cleans places others cannot reach. Sometimes it feeds from wounds. This is not contradiction. This is survival. In the wild, relationships are rarely pure. A helper may take too much. A warning call may come from self-interest. A partnership may benefit both sides, but not equally and not always. The oxpecker does not live by our ideas of good or bad. It follows food, it follows opportunity, it follows danger. It survives by reading the bodies of animals much larger than itself. A shadow moving in tall grass. All are signals, all matter. Morning continues. The warthog's ear is being cleaned. The river keeps moving. The oxpecker attends to a specific area on the hippopotamus's skin. The impalas return to feeding. The buffaloes drift through the grass. The hippopotamus breathes in the mud. The giraffe reaches for leaves. The zebra flicks its tail. The warthog lowers its head again. Somewhere among them, the red-billed oxpecker is still at work. Sometimes useful, sometimes irritating. The oxpecker picks at the buffalo. Sometimes a warning, sometimes a thief at the edge of a wound. A life shaped by hunger, risk, and instinct. The oxpecker is not a symbol. It is not a judge, and it is not a savior. It is something older, something simpler. A survivor. The oxpecker is a survivor, living on the edge of two worlds. It continues its work, a small bird in a giant world.